Welcome to Chemistry Sea World.
Hi friends, welcome to Chemistry Sea World. So in the previous videos we learned about Charles Boyle's, Avogadro's and Gay-Lussac's law, ideal gas equations. I hope that you have enjoyed these videos and it is I think very helpful for you, right? If you like the videos, share, subscribe. Okay, thank you. So today we are going to be discuss that Dalton's law of partial pressure. According to Dalton's law, the total pressure exerted by a gaseous mixture is equal to sum of partial pressure of each component of mixture is equal to what you can call partial pressure of each component of mixture. So let me go with I have here gas A here having that pressure A at room temperature. It is also having that another gas we have gas B, that is gas B which is having that pressure PB. When I am going to be taken this combinedly into the one gas container, so I am going to be taken both of them A and B. I am going to be taken into the only one container. Then the pressure of the system or pressure of the mixture is equal to pressure of total is equal to what we can get, that pressure of A plus pressure of B. So have you understood that? So when we are going to be taken a mixture, gaseous mixture, so the total pressure exerted by a gaseous mixture is equal to sum of partial pressure of each component of a mixture. If I took here only two gases, then it is a combination of two partial pressures. So if we take more than that also, we are going to be write that partial pressure of T is equal to what we can write that sigma Pn we can write. So what is this one? P is nothing but partial pressure of N, and N is nothing but N number of gases, we can say that. Okay, so Dalton's law of partial pressure, once again I am going to be define that total pressure of the gaseous mixture is equal to sum of the partial pressure of each component of a mixture. Okay na? Right, let me go for explanation. Okay, here we have learned one word, that is partial pressure. What do you mean by partial pressure? It is equal to the pressure of the component if only present in the same vessel at the same temperature. So let me take in that one vessel I am going to be taken here. So what is the gas present here at the same temperature in the same vessel? So that we can call it partial pressures, we can say that. Partial pressure, we can say that. So let me go for calculations of partial pressure. Calculation of pressure exerted by a mixture. Total pressure, partial pressure. That means pressure exerted by a mixture. Pressure exerted by a mixture, gases mixture. Let me take in the gas mixture having that components. I am going to be taken here gas mixture having the components gas 1, gas 2, gas 3. Okay, I am going to be having that gas 1 is there, gas 2 is there, gas 3. So let the partial pressures of pressures of 1, 2 and 3 gases is P1, P2 and P3. So let the number of moles having the gases, let the number of moles of a gas of 1 comma 2 comma and 3 gases is n1 comma n2 comma and n3, we can say that. Let me write the information, then it is later on, it is very useful for us. That's why I wrote this information. So we know that according to Dalton's law of partial pressure, so total pressure exerted by the gas mixture is equal to sum of the partial pressure of the component of each one. So P1 plus P2 plus P3. So P1 plus P2 plus P3. So this is what we can call total pressure exerted by a gaseous mixture. Now we are going to be calculate partial pressure of each one, partial pressure of each component which is present in the gaseous mixture, right? So let me calculate. We know Pt is equal to P1 plus P2 plus P3, right? So we know ideal gas equation. What is that ideal gas equation? PV is equal to nRT. According to them, P is equal to, we can write that nRT by V. So let me know for that P1V is equal to N1 RT. Then P1 is equal to N1 RT by V. Then similarly P2 is equal to N2 RT by V. P3 is equal to N3 RT by V. So I am going to be substitute this P1, P2, P3 values in the total pressures. Then I am going to be write that Pt is equal to P1, that is nothing but N1 RT by V plus N2 RT by V plus N3 RT by V. So let me take in the common, that is RT by V. Okay, then I am going to be write that N1 plus N2 plus N3. So what I am going to be taken here, total pressure I calculated. Now calculate the individual partial pressure one. Partial pressure P1, partial pressure P2, we are going to be calculate now. So let me go for right, up, down. Upside I am going to be right here, right. Let P1 by Pt is equal to, then how I going to be written this? P1 is nothing but N1 by RT by V divided by then RT by V into N1 plus N2 plus N3. RT by V cancel, then P1 by Pt is equal to N1 by N1 plus N2 plus N3, right. So if we consider this, what is this one? N means number of moles by total number of moles. We are going to be considered as mole fraction. Mole fraction is going to be defined as the number of moles of the component divided by total number of the components present in the mixture we are going to be taken. So then we are going to be write that is as P1 is by Pt is equal to x1, where x1 is equal to mole fraction of, where x1 is equal to mole fraction of gas 1, right. Then P1 is equal to partial pressure P1 is equal to what we can write that x1 into Pt. Simply we can write that partial pressure P is equal to x into Pt. Whatever we are going to be taken the gas, that is, if it is taken O2, PO2 is equal to x of O2 into by Pt. Okay, so this is going to be a calculation of partial pressure of individual gases, that individual component we can write that. Okay, Nana? So this is final equations. So we should remember one thing here, whatever I am going to be taking here gases in the mixture, that gases should not react each other. That means we should take only non-reacting gases we should take. We should take for only non-reacting gases. The Dalton's law is applicable for only non-reacting gases. It is not applicable for reacting gases. Okay. So this is about Dalton's law of partial pressure. So pressure of total T is equal to what we can write at P1 plus P2 plus 1C. If it is the number of gases, we can write and so on number of gases. So final equations we should take this one, or Pt is equal to sigma Pn, that also we should write. It is very useful in the problems. Okay, right. So Dalton's law of applications now. So in that main important is aqueous tension. Aqueous tension. Aqueous tension. What do you mean by aqueous tension? So the amount of water vapor present in the gas. The amount of water vapor present in the gas is called as aqueous tension. So it is equal to the amount of water vapor, the amount of water vapor present in gas is nothing but what we can say that aqueous tension, we can say that, right. Here in the laboratory we are going to be prepared that oxygen by using that manganese dioxide and hydrogen peroxide. The oxygen is collected by the downward displacement of water. The oxygen is collected by downward displacement of water. This is the equipment how they are arranged in the laboratory. Okay, so here we am taking here in the what you can call round bottom flask. I took that manganese dioxide and I arranged the one rubber cork, along with that one Trestle funnel, one delivery tube. So when it is going to be fitted with the stand, so it is going to be stand like that only, and I am going to be fitted what you can call Trestle funnel on delivery tube through a beaker and downward displacement, how we are going to be collect the gas, that equipment that is going to be I arranged. Now I am going to be added slowly to the hydrogen peroxide to the manganese dioxide. So then it will take place what we can get finally oxygen gas is going to be liberated. The oxygen gas is going to be liberated. So then it is going to be collected by the downward displacement of water. So when we are going to be collected this gas, it is contained that some water vapor present in that. So some water vapor present in that. So then we are going to be write that pressure of atmosphere is equal to pressure of O2 plus pressure of H2O. Pressure of O2 plus pressure of H2O. Then we are going to be write that pressure of O2 is equal to, we can write that pressure of atmosphere minus pressure of H2O. So this is how we are going to be get pure or dry oxygen gas pressure we are going to be calculated by this one. So the amount of gases pressure we are going to be calculate this from. Otherwise we are going to be write like this also. Pressure of moist gas is equal to pressure of dry gas plus pressure of water vapor. Then we can write that pressure of dry gas is equal to pressure of moist gas minus pressure of dry gas. Pressure of water vapor. So we are going to be calculate this main one of the application of Dalton's law of partial pressure, that is aqueous tension, that is the amount of water vapor present in the gas. Okay na? Right. So this is about Dalton's law and its applications. Okay. So So let me go for one problem based on this. See the question here. Mole percentage of oxygen in the mixture of 7 grams of N2 and 8 grams of O2. And we should find out mole percentage. How many moles percentage is here in the oxygen? First of all, we should go with the moles of oxygen and nitrogen in the mixture. So first of all, we will write that data is given that 8 grams of N2 and 8 grams of O2. 7 grams of N2 given. So N moles of N2 we can write that. So weight ichadu 7 grams is given, weight 7 grams, and molecular weight of N2 is 2 into 14, that we can get 28. So 1 by 4. So 1 by 4. So that is what you can call moles of N2. Then oxygen moles we can find out. So moles of oxygen, moles of O2 is equal to 8 by 32. Then we can write that 1 by 4 moles. 1 by 4 moles. So we have to find out the mole percentage of oxygen we should find out. So mole percentage of O2 is equal to moles of O2 divided by total number of moles into 100. Then 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 into 100. Then we can get that 1 by 4 by 2 by 4, 2 get cancelled into 100. So that we will get that 1 by 2 into 100. So 1 to 1's 250s. So we will get how much percentage? 50%. So we are going to be calculate here moles percentage of oxygen. Okay, right. Okay, I hope that you are enjoying this video. Thank you one and all. So please like the video, share the video, subscribe the channel. Thank you one and all.